Hi, this is Daryl Webster here, just wanting to show you a couple of things I've noticed change in Office 365 as they do. I was working in Office 365 settings this morning and noticed a couple of additions, the Start page and notifications. Now what I see is Start page allows you to change where you land, your landing page for when you log into portal.office365.com. So we do have a number of choices here. I'm not sure why you'd want to land on your calendar or people as a landing page. You can land on Yammer, OneDrive, or Sites. Those are probably three that I would pick aside of Outlook as we currently have it set. So let's just see how that operates. I'm currently set to Outlook, that's the default. So I would like to try and land on Sites as my default page. I'll save that. And we'll go to a blank About page. Go to portal.office365.com. If you haven't logged in, of course you'll go through the usual login process. Because I am logged into a session here in this browser, it should take me through to my landing page that I've now set, which is Sites. So that's how it operates. Now one thing I will point out, if you are an admin, you'll have a couple of other options there about choosing to go to admin pages. This option about Office 365 homepage, I'm not sure how that's supposed to operate at this stage. If I choose that setting, we get a different, let's see, a different landing page that I'm sure is not by design. Maybe that's supposed to direct to somewhere else, or maybe it's the placeholder for what used to be the default behavior to go through to Outlook. Now that we can choose Outlook or different sections within Outlook, we get a bit more control over that. So I'm going to change mine back to, we'll change it back to Outlook, but I can see that Sites or perhaps Yammer might be a good landing page to go to as well if you're wanting to get straight into working with content on your sites or communicating with people within your business. Now the second option I see is the notifications option, so we'll have a quick look at that. We get a couple of options there about whether we see reminders in our global menu, our taskbar along here, or whether we hear the sounds that go along with those. So I did notice this a little while ago, perhaps when things were being tested, that there's now a notification that you can see when email comes in, and it will give you a brief pop-up, and also of course you do hear the bing bong noise to let you know that there's been a new message arrive. So let's just see how that operates. What I'm going to do is resend this test message I sent earlier. We'll send that back off to Jack Sparrow, and we should see, there we go, the message comes in and we can see it arrive. We get a little brief pop-up. We can go up to our notifications area and see some new messages that have come in. We can go directly to Outlook and read that. Now we'll also point out that if we were in Sites, which is the SharePoint portion of Office 365, let's see how that operates. Let's get back to our message and resend it. Jack's getting bing bonged a lot. Now we should have seen that message come through already. So what I'm pointing out to you here is that the notifications don't appear while you're in SharePoint mode, in the SharePoint portion of Office 365. So don't expect to see those notifications unless you're actually sitting in Outlook, or perhaps you're visiting the settings page. So hopefully we might see those notifications appear across the board, across within SharePoint Online too. So let's get back to those options and see what we can change about them. We'll go back to Office 365 settings, get into our notifications, and perhaps we'll turn off our new mail notifications. Now it does say that we have to log out and save those options before we see them take effect. You will see these changes take effect next time you sign in, so we'll do that. I'll pause the video and we'll take it from there. So I've logged back out, I've now logged back in to make those settings take effect. I'm visiting calendar just to see how it operates here. So we're still within our mailbox. Let's just see if that notification comes through. I'll resend that message again. Bing bong, maybe, maybe not. So we know that that message has been sent, it's gone through, but we're now not seeing that notification. We'll go back over to Outlook to confirm that new message has come through, and yes, just in the last minute it has. So that setting has taken effect. We do go into our notification settings in Office 365 and we can turn off those various things. I see that if we're not going to show the notifications about new mail, we're obviously not going to get the new mail sound either. So there are some dependencies on either settings. We could have the notification show, but then turn off the sound. Reminder, well, that's of course working across calendar as well. So just for interest's sake, let's just go back into calendar, log out, log back in. Okay, we log back in, now we'll go back into calendar. And I just want to see if this notification appears while we're in the calendar mode. And yes, it does. So there is going to be some use of having that notification up if you've left yourself in a calendar, in the calendar page or perhaps the people page, but I do want to see it working across OneDrive and Sites. And we'll see also when Yammer becomes integrated with Office 365 if we might also get that notification while we're sitting in Yammer too. That would be great. So thanks for watching, and we'll just keep up with more changes as they happen.